Oh, hello, this rainy bank holiday. It's Kate here from my autistic blog. Today I want to do a blog about another of my books with an autistic character. And this is the book in the screen, The Other Side of Carrie Cornish, who, as you can see, it's a story of neighbour conflict, and Carrie is dealing with neighbour noise while her own mental health is suffering, and also the physical health of her partner, Sandy, and that's the main thrust of the story. There's no doubt in my mind now that Carrie is autistic, but when I began writing it in the noughties, I had no idea. This book is semi-autobiographical. I couldn't finish it at the time as it was too close to my own experiences, so I rewrote it some years later. But you'll find no mention of the autistic word in the book at all. Carrie does, however, mention her anxiety, her panic attacks, her social anxiety and agoraphobia. She withdraws into her fantasy world with her alter ego, Saroxat Sid. We also see that she suffers with noise and light sensitivity and other sensory overload, and trichotillomania, which is hair pulling, though she doesn't refer to these conditions by name. She refers to trich as a guilty secret. I didn't know for years that this is what's known as a stim or self-stimulation, nor that it's a very common stress buster in autistics. But I'd like to read a passage from the book which deals with that. So Carrie plucks out a strand of her hair, another and another. She likes to lick each hair as she pulls it out and add it to the pile. It's a guilty secret. The pile grows daily. Soon there'll be enough to make a wig. She likes to see it all there. She likes the sharp pull of it as it comes out. It grounds her like the news grounds her. Items plucked from the body of world news, which sometimes hurt, but only momentarily, and sometimes give pleasure, but only momentarily. She paces. The house is surely a prison. If she could just take a few paces away from the house and make it shrink in significance. I hope that didn't cut out. Sorry, the low battery warning came on then. But yes, I will return to this book anyway, because there's other passages I'd like to read. But yes, that deals with trich. It's often known as trich, and there's another passage, well, lots of passages really, but there's a reference to the news, is because the news is significant in the story, because Carrie and Sandy sort of, it's at the time of the welfare reform bill, and that's quite significant, and how it impacts on their lives. And yeah, the other sensory information which I've alluded to in another blog, but you know, I get sensitive myself, which so it's, you know, sometimes it's not just sound and lights flashing, it can be sense of smell, or it can be touch, or things, tight clothes. I have a problem with waistbands myself, digging in, and all sorts of clothes can be uncomfortable for people with autism and fibromyalgia, which is often coexists. Right, anyway, I'm worried about my battery running out, so